Trying to record a freaking podcast and all the animals are acting crazy.
Stuck in my brain.
Hello, fellow moaners. Welcome to Make Yourself Moan podcast. I'm your host, Madison Monroe Curtis, and it's time to dive deeper.
Stuck in my brain.
Go lay down. Good girl. Hello, and welcome back to the Make Yourself Moan podcast. This is your host, Madison Monroe Curtis. Time is so precious, and I'm so grateful to spend my time with you. What's been going on lately? That's what it looks like when you get fired and you're no longer censored. That's right. I'm not going to get called into the office anymore for what I post, what I say, and if I talk about politics or not. This is probably the part where you think I'm going to trash talk my last job. Well, I'm not going to do that. It is very important when we go through big life changes, we choose our next moves wisely. I did learn a very important lesson that I should have already known, that I did already know, but we get caught up. And kind of in a good way, no one cares what you're doing until they notice people start noticing you. The lesson I learned is if you're not your own boss, you don't get to make your own rules. So here I am, aggressively working towards becoming my own boss. Not everyone has that desire. It surprises me, but not everyone wants to create a business, host a podcast, have their thoughts and vulnerabilities out there in the open for the world to unfortunately judge and comment on. A lot of people think that when people vulnerably share their past or present traumas, pains, or wins, that people are doing that for external validation, attention, and approval. While sometimes, sure, some of those things are nice, it's actually much more important than any of those things, including fame and money. It's peace. Only when we talk about what we've gone through outwardly, openly, not caring who hears, which is a process. First, say it out loud to yourself, and then someone you feel safe and close with. But one day, if you choose to say it, no matter who's around, you have officially claimed back your power over that situation. You don't have to talk about it every day to everyone. No one wants to hear about drama or trauma every single day, especially not by the same person. Balance. Ding, 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 ding. It always comes back to balance. I am, fortunately for you, somebody that loves and can't help but overshare, talk on and about everything, and I am no stranger to sharing my most vulnerable moments in life. Just the other day, I went to the dentist for the first time in 7 years. Look, I know I'm not alone because how many of us adulting adults out here lost their parents' insurance when they turned 26? Yeah. I used to go to the dentist regularly. Thank you, Mom. But I went years without health insurance as a server. And when I finally got health insurance 2-3 years ago, I was too used to not going to the dentist. Also, thank you, Mom, who used to make all my appointments. I guess I have ADHD, and it's supposedly common when you have like a paralyzing fear of booking appointments and then going to the booked appointment. I did it though, guys. I became a big girl the other day. I made my own appointment. I went to the appointment, and surprise, surprise, my teeth are in good shape. They did recommend some Invisalign for a small amount of $6,000. Well, I got fired, so we're turning back to today's topic. Let's rewind. Yeah, I got fired. So what does that mean? I am so broke. Everything is going on credit cards. My partner and me split every single bill down the middle. He struggles to pay his half at times, And now, as of last month, it's all on him. How do you think that makes me feel? Like garbage. Getting fired has made me feel like garbage in every single way. From questioning what I brought to the table, what I bring to the table, what am I good at? Am I good at anything? I lost a lot of people that I thought were friends. I lost something that I found a lot of identity in. When you do something for years and you're good at it and you become known for how good you are at it, it feels good. So it kind of becomes a part of you. I'm grateful for the opportunity that I've had the last few years. The worst part is losing the financial stability. And if you can lose it, is it ever really that stable? But I lost that financial stability that put food not only in my mouth, but in my partner's, in our fur babies. I treated my family to dinner often. I bought groceries for my grandparents. The other day, I saw a butt cushion that I thought would be really comfortable for my grandma who has Parkinson's. And for the first time in a long time, I wasn't able to buy it. I was going through my brain like, but she needs it. So I picked it up and I felt it. I'm like, it's really soft. This would probably change her comfort level on a daily basis because she's stuck in a chair 24 hours a day. And I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford anything I was getting. No grocery, not toothpaste. I had to use my partner's credit card that's almost maxed out. And it sucks. It sucks really bad to go from overspending because I could to asking permission or asking if, hey, do you think we need to get the cheaper brand of dog food that's less good for our dogs since it's half the price? Or can we afford getting what they're used to and what they like and what's good for them? Ooh, okay. When you go through big changes, you gotta mourn that crap and grieve it. And for the first week after I got fired, I didn't stop crying. I kept dreaming about work. I would dream that it would get resolved and I would be back and I would hang out with the people that I called work family and that it was all just one big bad dream. And it wasn't the case. I thankfully am working at a place right now and I'm grateful for that opportunity. I'm making less, but it's an opportunity to make money because as qualified as I am, it's just not that easy to just go get a job. Anyways, I thankfully am working somewhere part-time at the moment while I continue applying for other gigs, and ultimately, eventually, you're going to see me in my schoolie with my chosen family traveling all over this country, but especially in California. Why? I feel called there. I feel that opportunities there are aligned with myself today, right now. I do believe that when we go through forced changes in our life, in our routine, yes, it is scary and terrifying, hurtful, maybe traumatizing. The unknown is scary. But what also happens in the unknown, in forced new beginnings, is changes. And when changes are happening, we get to change. And we get to choose, is it for the better or for the worse? I am emotional. I wake up scared sometimes, and I just try to remember it will be okay because I'm putting in the work. I had my days where I binged Netflix and cried on the couch and slept in. Now I'm grinding. I'm hustling. Okay? Results come when the work and consistency is put in. I promise you. Tell me. Comment. Send me your story, please. Remind me that I am right. What did you do? It would have been so easy to never get out of bed again, but you did. You got laid off. You started that business. You built the website. You gave it all to vlogging on YouTube. You picked up that instrument and you hit the road. What did you do that changed your life for the better after something sucky really happened? No one wants to hear that story of someone standing on stage saying, I was born into money, I was given a great job, I'm just amazing in everything, my partner's so sexy, I'm so sexy, I really don't even have to work out or eat healthy, everything just comes great to me. Like, people are going to throw things at that person. But when we can stand on a stage or sit across the table with somebody and say, yeah, yeah, that's rough. I know what you mean. I went through this, this, and this. And they're like, what? But look at you. I want to be like you. I want what you have. And you're like, you may want what I have now, but I don't think you would have wanted to go through what I had to go through to become the person that was able to be this person. So, what do? We are sad, and then we get the F word up. We get the F up. We shake it off. Taylor Swift wrote a song about it, and we find ourselves again. We find the updated version. It's like waiting too long to update your phone, and then it just force updates itself, and then you have to turn it off and wait. And then once it reboots, you learn all the new settings that are not always preferable. But like that phone, we gotta update. And then we need to reboot and figure out what is new. Who are we now? Because we think that we're the same as we used to be. But no. What new tools are in your tool belt? What can you add to that resume? I hope you're using ChatGPT and Canva to build your resumes and not those scams that you Google, please. I know ChatGPT and AI is a touchy subject, but it has been a lifesaver when it comes to editing my resumes, adding to it. At the end of the day, I'm trying to save time because time is the most precious thing, and I'm trying to spend most of it with those that I love and doing things that I love, not sitting at a computer typing out a resume for the 15th time, trying to target it towards this specific job, hopefully maybe to get a call out of the hundreds of people that are also applying for this job when they're going to run it through some AI filter and not even really care who the person is sending in the resume, but what possibly embellished line is it going to pick, and then they're just going to hire that person because they're just trying to also save time and hurry up the process. Don't sleep on the tools that will make your life smoother and give you that extra 45 minutes at the end of the day to either relax on your own or snuggle up on the couch or go for a run or be there for someone in need. At the end of the day, that is truly what I think is the reason for life. Enjoy it and help others enjoy it. What was it that you wanted to do before you lost the thing that was your excuse to not have time to do the things you wanted to do? That's what we need to go do. Yes, we need to find jobs, or we need to find income that funds the bills we've already committed to and feeds and keeps shelter over our families. Minimize bills, then figure out what is something that you wish you had that would make a problem or your life easier. Then maybe go try to build that, create it, work for that. I've heard that for years, and only now do I feel like I'm starting to get it, because it really does shift the way I think moving forward. I'm like, all right, I have all these ideas and they're so scattered, and I feel like I'm interested in too many things. But at the end of the day, it's like a tree, and all the things I'm interested in, the avenues I could go, those are my roots. And I'm always trying to like go run out and come back and look for where the roots start and start there, when I should be focusing on the tree and appreciating how far and how extensive my root system is. I am the center. What is the center of all of these interests? Because it can become a unified thing, but I'm figuring out what that thing is. And the little bits that I've uncovered these last few weeks in my desperation of what am I going to do, I'm getting excited, which feels really good. Excitement, newness, hopefulness. When we stay at something longer than what it's meant for us, we start to feel burnt out and complacent and stressed. And it starts to feel like a waste of time. Things come and go in our life for a season. Sometimes it comes in to grow us, and then the job is done. But when something has grown us, it's hard to leave, right? It's hard to say and know that, okay, I have gotten out of this what I was meant to. They have gotten out of me what they were meant to. Now it's time to elevate. It's time to work on your own dream instead of continuing to build up this other person's dream. Yeah, money's comfortable, but money is not what we were put on this earth to live for, to work for. Sounds crazy, I know, but there are statements that are popular for a reason, like more money, more problems. most rich people feel empty. People get their castle and they're lonely. There's countless stories. And I'm always grateful when people share those, because if you let it, it will keep you centered. Of course, I look forward to one day having all the monies and being able to help whoever, and Lord willing, not getting lost and caught up and becoming a selfish individual. But there's going to be a lot of humblings along the way. Are we waiting for someone else to come and grab us by the hand and say, this is where you must go, this is what you must do, this is how you make your dreams come true? Yeah, that's not going to happen. And if that does happen, you should feel sketched out. Have you read the fine print in between the lines, front to back? Oh, my whipped cream melted. Like, it's in here, but it's not the same. I want the head on top so I can suck it. That sounds dirty, but like, you eat the head of the whipped cream, right? Who doesn't? So good. So, like, sugar daddies, sugar mommies, they seem great. We joke about wanting them. Some of us have them. I do not. I definitely can't be one right now. And, we think they're going to give. They're going to give. And they're saying, I'm going to give to you all of this. But really, it's going to result in taking. Yeah, they're giving you something, but what are they going to take from you? Before we can make it, first of all, making it looks like one step in front of the other. Tripping, getting back up, getting told no, but the more no's you get told, it's most likely going to lead to a yes. It's when we risk it all and we show up and we put that work in and we are consistent is when huge things get the opportunity to happen for you. I'm talking pressing record, putting yourself out there, putting some effort in, be willing to look a fool and feel embarrassed. At the end of the day, we all are embarrassing. We all poot, probably pee way too much, struggle with identity crises, imposter syndrome, body image, not feeling enough, had someone break our heart, were treated inappropriately at some point, and wish we had something that we don't have. We are so much more alike to each other than we wake up thinking. I'm grateful for this opportunity of struggle, because why not risk it all? Why not me? For me, I am working out. I've always worked out, but I have a little bit more of a desire to work out because I think it's going to lead to some opportunities that I'm excited about. I'm working on how I speak, how I walk, talk. Wait, speak and talk are the same. I'm working on how I treat people, and I'm pressing that block button because as of late, there are some people who, yeah, they can find my stuff. They look hard enough, but they don't get to be in my most intimate spaces because they showed me that they don't care about me in the ways that they told me. But I'm a blocker. Whatever. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Block me. It's important to feel your best. And what that looks like is so different for all of us. For some of us, it's not supposed to look the same. We're not supposed to look the same. I'm using this time to do whatever it is I need to do and should be doing to feel good. Because I'm so sick of feeling bad. And when I feel bad, I don't do anything. I'm not proactive and productive. And if I'm not proactive and productive, I'm not going to make it anywhere that's going to help me or those that I love or this world. And I want to change this world in some beautiful, big, bad way or good way. Big, good way. That just means showing up. Keep figuring out how to show up my most self that I possibly can. Because isn't it great? It's crazy, but it's true that when we are our truest version and we are meaning good, people feel it. People feel the truth and the cute cringiness of like, oh, that person's like a real human. They're not just fillered up. They have soul, and I can hear it, feel it. Their soul radiates through that screen. There's something about them that is magnetic, and I want some of what they have. That is that ingredient that we all possess. We just don't all activate. Here I am activating the freak. Sorry, Journey. Activating the freak out of my magneticness, or at least I'm working on uncovering that ingredient. It's not easy. It's tough. I'm probably about to apply for some credit card with terrible interest rates. But for the first time ever, I don't look at signing up to more debt like that. And this is not advice for anybody. I have always been anti any credit cards at all. So do not take what I'm saying as advice for how you need to show up for yourself. This is my story. For the first time, I'm looking at signing up for irresponsible debt in an excited way. And like, okay, I'm betting on myself for real. I now know what it's like to have a job that pays you really well, but you can't fully be yourself and say what you want to say. I know for me, that doesn't work for me. You can offer me $1 million, but if you're going to restrict what I'm saying, who I get to be, no thank you. I will go make $10 million saying what I feel called to say. Because there's a reason you're trying to shut me up. More than ever, we need people willing to stand up for what they feel is right. There are bad people in this world, chasing and hunting down and hurting really good people. What side of the fence are you going to be on? Because you can't be in the middle. You got to choose. And so for me, choosing debt and betting on myself and being able to put gas in my car by swiping a card with money that I haven't earned yet or actually have, so I can spend time building that thing that is meant to change myself and the world as we know it, the money will come. The money will come. Share with me your story, and thanks for listening to part of my story. This is just a blimp, just a chapter. We are the main characters of our life. People try to make you feel bad by saying you got main character energy. You are the main character in your life. Act like it. What is that character doing today? You're also the director and the best friend and the supporting cast. Like, you're everything in the movie of your own life. Go be that main character and feel glad about it. Be grateful that you still get to have this movie of life going for you. That means there's something to still uncover, and you're needed, you're important, you matter. Who you are, not the version of you that you think other people want you to be or are telling you you need to be. This version of you that has always been there. Our most beautiful versions are our truest selves. I truly believe that. So cheers. Cheers to us. Cheers to hard times, because rainbows come after storms. And I love a good rainbow. Thank you so much for coming back to my podcast. I'm Madison Monroe, and this is Make Yourself Moan. I hope you go find something that makes you moan today. Figure out what shame people have bestowed upon you unconsensually. Unravel it, tackle it, and regain control of your life by publicly moaning about what you love, especially about what you love about yourself. Oh, and if you don't mind to, please take the time to like this episode, subscribe so you know when I put out my next episode, which will continue this saga of my life, and share it with someone that came to your mind while you were listening. Yeah, let's show this algorithm that Make Yourself Moan is here. Loud, proud, people going through hard times. We are not alone. We are all human, and we will thrive together. I love you. Until next time. Bye.
Stuck in my brain.
Thank you for tuning in to Make Yourself Moan. Remember, self-love and raw truth are your power. So keep diving deeper and turning up the volume on truth and healing. Until next time, I'm Madison Monroe Curtis, sending you love and loud moans of confidence. If you feel led to, please follow me, like, subscribe on all those socials. I'd love it if you send or email me any and all topics on your heart and brain, and let's unravel those together. Until next time, just keep moaning.